We quit. for a king. We do wish to follow him, our hearts as gifts we bring. We give to him our all, our life, our everything. We want our lives to honor him always and as we sing. King of kings, Lord of lords, Jesus is our King. Give him honor, give him praise, and join with us in singing. King of kings, Lord of
often wondered what I would have given Jesus if I were a wise man. I'm pretty sure I would have not given him gold, myrrh, frankincense, whatever those are. I would have given him something very special, like my paper airplane. This one can fly super far. I know what I would have given Jesus. A frog! Frogs are my favorite animal. And besides, who doesn't like a frog? It was a tough decision. I just didn't know if I should give him my International or my John Deere. But I finally decided on my John Deere because it's newer. And besides, Dad says they have more power. My piggy bank would have been just a thing. I worked hard for all my money. I have $2.43. I would have given Jesus my new baseball glove I got for my birthday. And boy, can I ever catch balls.
My new turtle would have made the perfect gift. It keeps the turtle out and it's so crisp. I know I can't let Jesus.
My gift to Jesus would have been this picture. I colored in the lines and made sure to color brightly. I know he would have been delighted with it.
I don't have many toys in my size. They're not very nice anymore. My clothes are too small and me down. I don't know what I would have given Jesus. I guess just me.
They've been working really hard the last couple of weeks, and I thought it was lovely with you guys so much. All right, so this is our little intermission before So I thought after all that singing, I would do some singing to myself. So why don't we go ahead and all stand, and we'll sing a couple songs while we get ready. Let's start off, sing two songs. Let's start off with Silent Night. Just two maybe verses. Silent Night, the first verse, second verse. Shepherds quake at the sight. Glory scream from heaven. Our heavenly host sing hallelujah. And then verse 3. Silent Night, holy night, Son of God, loves pure light, saluted. Those three verses. Sing choirs of angels in the expectation of mercy. Yea, Lord, we read thee before the sacrament. Oh, come, holy faithful, joyful and triumphant, O come ye to Bethlehem. Come I just pray you'll be with the students this evening as they perform this play. All the hard work they put into it. I just pray you'll be with them tonight. Help them to clear minds and minds. Be with us all. Help us to see something from you. Get to know you a little bit better tonight. Let's go. Something special. Thank you for this opportunity. That's all your name. Amen. All right. Please announce the best Christmas night.
Okay, children, what is your favorite thing about church? Beverly? Sunday school? That's a good one. Beth?
The Christmas pageant.
I'm looking forward to that one. Maxine?
My Sunday school teacher?
Okay, I have time for one more. What about you, Charlie? There are no birthdays here.
The Herdmans were the worst kids in the whole history world. They lied and stole and smoked cigars. Even the girls and talked dirty and cussed their teachers and took the name of the Lord in vain and set fire to Fred Shoemaker's old broken down tool house. There were 6 of them: Ralph, Imogene, Leroy, Claude, Ollie, and Gladys. And they went through the Woodrow Wilson School like those South American fish that strip your bones clean. They went around town the same way, stealing things and tearing things up and whamming kids. So it was hard to get away from them. There's only one safe place.
Sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer, because there are no Herdmans there, and Jesus loves us as they say, because he keeps them miles away.
That's my annoying little brother Charlie. That's what he said when the Sunday school teacher asked him what his favorite thing about church. Charlie had said no Herdmans, and that made the teacher mad because all the other kids said nice things about God and Jesus and good feelings. But old Charlie told the real truth. No Herdmans.
I don't care what they all say. All those other things are good too, but the main good thing about church is that the Herdmans aren't there ever.
That's not very Christian, it seems to me.
It's a very practical sentence. Charlie was black and blue all last year because he had to sit beside Lever Herdman at school.
It's like the worst one, Leroy.
They're all
Ralph's the biggest. So Ralph gets you.
That doesn't make any difference. Gladys isn't big, but she's fast, and she's mean, but she bites.
I'm sorry I asked, just stay away from all of them.
That's what I said. Stay away from her. Go to church.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way. No arguments this year about the Christmas pageant.
I don't want to be a shepherd.
Tell Mrs. Armstrong you want to be a wise man.
I don't want to be in it.
Everybody's in it. Think what I feel sitting there on Christmas Eve if my own children weren't in the pageant. Think how your father would feel. You'd feel terrible, wouldn't you, Paul?
Well, actually, I didn't plan to go.
What?
You know how crowded it always is. They can use my seat. I'll just stay home, put on a bag, and relax. There's never anything different about the Christmas pageant.
There's going to be something different this year.
What?
pastor.
You just thought that up, Grace.
Why don't you be Joseph? Elmer Hopkins paid you $1 to be Joseph. Elmer's sick of being Joseph all the time, just because his father's the minister. Nobody wants to be Joseph. Nobody wants to be in it.
What are you going to be this year?
I'm always in the angel choir.
Well, why can't Charlie be in the angel choir?
Because I can't sing.
From what I've heard, that's not a serious drawback. A wind major always sounds like a closet full of ice.
What do you wear in the angel choir? Bed sheets.
Oh boy, some choice. Bathroom or bed sheets? Come on, let's go watch TV.
You know, Mrs. Armstrong works very hard to govern a lovely experience.
Oh, Mom. Mrs. Armstrong just likes to run things.
You're right, of course. She directs the pageant, she runs the potluck supper, she's chairman of the bazaar. I think Helen Armstrong would preach the sermon if anyone would let her.
Is that George Armstrong's wife?
Yes.
Well, maybe she'll try to manage the hospital, because that's where she'll be. I saw George at the drugstore, and he told me his wife broke her leg this morning. Her leg will be elevated for 2 weeks and laid up till the first of the year.
First of the year, they'll have to cancel Christmas.
She's in charge of Christmas?
Well, she's in charge of the pageant, and she's in charge of the bazaar. I feel sorry for Helen, but who's going to do all those things?
I think over the bazaar, if he'll do the potluck supper. I don't know what we'll do about the pageant unless, how about Grace?
I just can't, Edna. I've got company all Christmas week. How about Grace?
I don't think it's going to work for me. How about Grace?
Hello? Grace? Bob!
What?
I have to direct the Christmas pageant.
Does that mean I have to go? I really don't feel like it.
Of course you have to go.
Our Christmas pageant isn't what you call 4-star entertainment. Mrs. Armstrong breaking her leg was the only unexpected thing that had ever happened to it. It's always the same old Christmas story, and the same old carols, and the same old Mary and Joseph. And that's what my mother was stuck with. That and Mrs. Armstrong.
Tell you again, Grace, how important it is to give everyone a chance. Here's what I do. I always start with Mary, and I tell them we must choose our Mary carefully because Mary was the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes, and then I tell them about Joseph, that he was God's choice to be Jesus' father. That's how I explain that. Frankly, I don't ever spend much time with Joseph because it's always Elmer Hopkins, and he knows all about Mary and Joseph. But I do explain about the wise men and the shepherds and how important they are. And I tell them there are no small parts, only small actors.
How can you talk to her when she's in bed?
And don't let them wear earrings and things like that, and don't let them wear clunky shoes or high heels. I just hope you don't have too many baby angels.
You will leave some for the rest of us, won't you, Charlie?
I'm hungry. Leroy heard him stole my lunch again.
How can you let him do that to you day after day?
How can I stop him? Where's the chicken?
Grace, where's the chicken?
It's still in the oven.
I'll get it.
You will have to get someone to push the baby angels on, otherwise they get in each other's way and bend their wings. Bob could do that. He could keep an eye on the shepherds too. Oh, another thing about the angel choir is don't let them wear lipstick. They think because
Helen, I have to go. We're trying to eat supper.
that they have to wear lipstick, and it looks terrible, so tell them not to.
Helen, the food will be cold. I'll talk to you later. Yes, coming.
Lady, can you give me some supper? I haven't had a meal in 3 days.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, will you be quiet?
I was very lonely at the table.
Well, I guess Helen feels lonely at the hospital.
Not as long as the telephones are working.
I'll bet you told you about no small parts, only small actors.
And getting someone to show baby angels on, Instead, Mrs. Armstrong was stuck in the hospital with nothing to do. But they had problems, and there weren't going to be any problems. Of course, Mother didn't count on the hurricanes. That was Charlie's fault. Hey, Leroy, you just had my lunch.
Sure did.
You stole my dessert again.
How do you know?
Because it isn't there.
What was it?
2 Twinkies.
That's right. That's what it was.
Hey, Leroy, you think it's so great to steal my dessert every day? You know what? I don't care if you steal my dessert. I'll even give you my dessert. I get all the dessert I want in Sunday school.
Oh yeah? What kinds?
All kinds. Chocolate cake and candy bars and Twinkies and hobos. We get refreshments all the time. All we want.
You're a liar.
And donuts and ice cream and cupcakes
Who
and
gives it to you?
the minister.
Why? Is he crazy?
No, I think he's rich. So nice. That was the wrong thing to tell our women. And sure enough, there they were the very next Sunday in church, just in time to hear about the Christmas pageant.
What's a pageant?
It's like a play.
Like on TV? What is it about?
It's about Jesus.
Everything here is about Jesus.
And it's about Mary. Mostly it's about Mary.
Who's Mary?
I am. Well, probably I am. I'm the pirate.
Come on, Beth, Charlie, you and Shelley come. Now, if you all settle down, this won't take very long. Today, we're going to decide who will play the main roles in your Christmas pageant. But of course, everyone will have an important part to play. You know what Mrs. Armstrong always tells you? There are no small parts, only small actors. Isn't that what Mrs. Armstrong always tells you?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Does anyone know what it means?
I know what it means. It means the short kids have to be in the front row of the angel choir, else nobody can see them.
Well, not exactly. It means that the littlest baby angel is just as important as Mary.
I don't think anyone is as important as Mary.
Well, naturally, that's what you think, Alice. I think Jesus is more important.
But I still think the short kids have to be in the front row.
Girls, everyone is important. Mary, Jesus, and the short kids. Now, if everyone here, Beverly, you just step out on the hall and see if anyone else is coming. Now, you little children will be our baby angels, so please remind your mothers that you'll need bed sheets. Those of you in the angel choir will need bed sheets too, and any old baskets at home. Now, what's the matter? Well, let's make some room for the hurricanes. Now, what happened to Beverly?
I think she went home. I think she got sick.
Did you say she was sick?
She just left. All I did was I just said hi, Beverly, and she just left.
Oh, well, will someone please tell Beverly about the rehearsals the next 4 Wednesdays after school? Plan to be here for everyone.
What if we get sick?
That you won't get sick. Of course, Mary and Joseph must absolutely come to every rehearsal.
What if they get sick?
They won't get sick either, Elmer.
Well, Beverly got sick and we didn't start yet.
We don't know that Beverly got sick. Now, I want you to think about Mary. We all know what kind of person Mary was. She was quiet and gentle and kind. And the person who plays Mary should try to be that kind of person. Who would like to volunteer for that part? Do you have a question, Imogene?
No, I want to be Mary, and And Ralph over there, he wants to be Joseph.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, I'll just make a list of volunteers for those parts that will all decide who it should be. Ralph Herdman has volunteered to be Joseph. Who else can I put on my list? Janet? Did you raise your hand over? Just raise your hands, please. Any volunteers? Any of you wise men? Very well. Ralph Herdman will be our Joseph. Now, Imogen has volunteered to be Mary. I'll just write that down. Who else can I put on my list? Janet? Roberta? Alice, don't you want to volunteer?
No, I don't want to. I'll be Mary. Shut up, Gladys. I'm a wedding Mary. You be a wise man.
Well, wise men are usually boys. But of course, they don't have to be, and we could.
I'll be a wise man.
Me too. Claude, you want to be a wise man? Raise your hand. What's a wise man?
Just raise your hand.
What's it have to be?
Some angel.
I'll be that. What is it?
It's the angel of the Lord who appears to the shepherds. Oh, do we have some volunteers after all? Yes. Holly, would you like to be a wise man?
No, I just wanted to say I can't be a shepherd. I'm going to Philadelphia.
Why did you say so before?
I just remembered.
My mother doesn't want me to be a shepherd.
Why not?
I don't know. She just said don't be a shepherd.
I'm not going to be a shepherd.
Oh, yes, you are. What's the matter with all of you?
I don't want to be a shepherd. Gladys holding hints too hard.
Why, Gladys isn't going to hit anybody. The angel of the Lord disappears to the shepherds and tells them that Jesus is born.
And hints them.
Elmer, that's ridiculous. And I don't want to hear another word about it. No shepherds may quit or get sick. Now that's all for today, boys and girls. You can go. But I expect to see everyone here on Wednesday at 6:30. Alice, what's wrong with you? Why in the world did you raise your hand?
I don't know.
You don't know, Alice. I expected you.
Ouch! Get out! Let go! Let me go! Mrs. Bradley! Get Gladys off of me!
To volunteer. Don't you want to be married?
Mrs. Bradley!
Oh, come on, Alice. I don't know.
I didn't dare raise my hand. Imogen would have killed me. She said, I'm going to be married this time. And if you open your mouth or raise your hand, you'll wish you did. And I said, I'm always marrying the Christmas pie. And she said, go ahead. Next summer when the dandelions come out, I'll stick a dandelion so far down your ear that nobody can reach it. And it'll sprout there and grow and grow. Then you'll spend the rest of your life with a dandelion busy growing out of your ear. You know she wouldn't do that. She would too. Her husbands would do anything. You just watch. They go do something terrible and ruin the whole pageant. And it's all your mother's fault. Jane and your cousin. I just heard about them. Well, it must be useful somehow. How else would the 6 of them end up in a Christmas pageant without to be jail?
Yeah, almost nothing. I just hope that Imogen Homemade is going to be married in the Christmas pageant. And besides that, all 6 of them, I live next door to that outfit, and I'd rather live next door to a zoo. Is Grace gone crazy?
Where did they come from? Who let them in? Imogen Herdman? What kind of child is that to be married to the mother of Jesus? Where was Reverend Hopkins? I'd like to know. He was what? Visiting shut-ins? Well, I've been shut-in and he wasn't visiting me. I said, why don't you hang up photos at the door? Grace said we never hang up photos. But I said,
I don't kneel down the church and knock up the office and get a question things before you clean them out.
what was the matter with Grace? Couldn't she have sent them away? Tell them to go home? Oh, I feel so responsible. If I'd been up and around, this would have never happened.
If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened. Let me tell you.
Don't tell me. I'm on your The car's over there.
Helen Armstrong is not the only woman alive who's been running Christmas pageants. I made up my mind just to do the best I could under the circumstances. And now I'm going to make this the best Christmas pageant ever. And I'm going to do it with the Herdmans. After all, they raised their hands and no one else did, and I do not care.
Good for you, Grace. The car's over there.
And you are going to help me.
Does that mean
You have to go. The inn is back there, and the shepherds come in and gather around the manger.
Where do the shepherds come from anyway?
What's an inn?
It's a good motel. People need to spend the night.
What people? Jesus? Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph lived there.
Why?
To pay the taxes.
At a motel?
Shut up, Ollie! I mean, shut up! I'm gonna hear her. Get at the beginning.
The beginning?
Get in the play. What happened first?
Imogen, this is the Christmas story from the Bible. Haven't you ever heard the Christmas story from the Bible? Well, that's what this pageant is about, so I better read it to you.
I don't believe you never heard the Christmas story.
Why not? They don't even know where the Bible is. And they never went to church in their whole life. To your dumb brother told them we have refreshers. Now we have to waste all this time for nothing. Right now? And there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph went up from Galilee with Mary his wife, being great with child.
Pregnant? She was pregnant?
All right, that's enough. We all know that Mary was pregnant. I don't think your mother should say Mary was pregnant.
Well, she was.
I don't think your mother should say Mary was pregnant. Better to say great with child. You're not supposed to talk about people being pregnant, especially church. And wrapped in swaddling clothes and laid in a manger because there's no room for them in the inn.
Oh my goodness! They didn't have room for Jesus?
Well, nobody knew that the baby was going to be Jesus.
Didn't Mary know? Didn't he know? What's the matter with Joseph that he didn't tell them? We're pregnant and everything.
Was a manger some kind of bed?
Well, they didn't have a bed for Jesus, so they had to use something else. What would you do if you had a baby and no bed to put the baby in?
We put Gladys in a dresser drawer.
Well, there you are. You didn't have a bed for Gladys, so you had to use something else.
Oh, we had a bed, and Ollie was in it. He couldn't get out. He didn't like Gladys. Remember how he didn't like Gladys?
That was pretty smart of Ollie, not to like Gladys right off the bat.
Anyway, a manger is a large wooden feeding trough for animals.
Did the water up clothes?
The what?
It says there, the wrap the water with clothes.
Swaddling clothes. People used to wrap the babies up very tightly in big pieces of material to make them feel cozy.
You mean they tied him up and put him in a feed box? Where was the child welfare?
The child welfare's at our house every 5 minutes.
There wasn't any child welfare in Bethlehem.
I'll say there wasn't.
And there were shepherds to be watched over their flocks by night, and lo, the angel of the Lord flew above them, and the glory of
Shazam!
What?
On the black night, we're going to the mighty Marvel!
I don't know what you're talking about, Gladys.
The mighty Marvel in Amazing Comics out the black night with full of vengeance.
This is the angel of the Lord who appears to the shepherds.
Out of nowhere, right? In the black night, right?
Well, in a way.
The mighty Marvel, full of vengeance. Shazam!
Now, when Jesus was born, there came wise men from the east, bringing us gold, frankincense,
What's that?
and myrrh.
What's that?
They were special things, spices and precious oil.
Oil! What kind of present is oil? You can get better gifts, like food and good things, from welfare.
Were they the welfare? The wise men?
They were kings, and they were sent.
Well, it's about time somebody important showed up. If there's king, they can keep the baby out of the water until the king keep the word of it all.
They were sent by Herod, he was the main king, and he went to find Jesus and have him put to death.
Oh my goodness, he just got born? They're gonna kill a baby?
Who's Herod in this play?
Herod is in the play.
He's out to kill the baby, and he isn't even in the play.
Well, something bad
heard. I said the angel after Gladys could just point her electric fingers at him and turn him into a pile of fascists.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the name of this play? She never said. Christmas pageant. That's no name. That's what it is.
I know a name. I call it Revenge at Bethlehem.
Revenge at Bethlehem. The Herdmans thought the Christmas story came right out of the FBI files. At least they picked out the right villain. It was Herod they wanted to gang up on, and not the baby Jesus. But the baby Jesus quit the pageant anyway. It was supposed to be Eugene Slocum, but Mrs. Slocum said she wasn't going to let Imogene Herdman get her hands on him. So that bothered my mother. She kept trying to scratch up her baby, even at last rehearsal. So, what do you keep writing in that book? Like a diary. It is not. It's all about the Herdmans. Imogene curses and swears all the time. Ralph talks about dirty things. Mrs. Bradley was married pregnant. Gladys Herdman drinks communion wine. It isn't wine. It's grape juice.
I don't care what it is. She drinks it. I've seen her 3 times with her mouth all purple. They steal too. If you shake the birthday bake, it doesn't make a sound because they stole the paint out of it. And every time you go into the ladies' room, the whole air is blue. And Imogene Herdman is sitting there in the Mary's costume smoking cigars.
And you wrote this all down? What for?
For my mother and Reverend Hopkins and the Ladies' Aid Society. And anybody else who wants to know what happened when the whole Christmas pageant turns out to be a big mess. All right, everyone, let's get quiet. Beth, you and Alice, please come up here so we can get started. Now, this is our last rehearsal, and we're going to...
Grace, I just wanted to tell you that we're all back in the kitchen making applesauce cake. We'll try not to rob it in. Oh, I guess I should see that.
It's supposed to be. Oh, Edna, didn't I hear that your niece had a baby a month or so ago? A little girl?
Yes, she's 5 weeks old.
I was wondering how it would be if I were to call your niece and ask if I could borrow.
Grace, no! I can make up to the mind that the baby's sick or thank you or something. The truth is that she's perfectly healthy and happy and beautiful. We all want her to stay that way. So we certainly not go and handle the empty room.
Mrs. Bradley, you can have my other wonderful baby Jesus.
I didn't know you had a new baby, Shelley.
Well, he's not new. He's 4 years old. But he's double jointed, so he can probably scrunch up.
Well, I don't think.
How many is a baby?
How can you do that?
There's always 2 or 3 babies in carriages outside the supermarket. I'm the one in that.
Imogen, you can't just walk off with someone's baby. We'll forget about it, baby. We'll just use a doll.
Yeah, that's better saying. Don't keep like it.
And Imogen, you know that Mary didn't wear earrings.
But I have to bring it. I got my ears pierced and you look at the end of we're growing together.
Well, they both go together in an hour and a half. What did the doctor tell you?
I'm a doctor.
Who pierced your ears?
Gladys.
She probably did it with an ice pick. I bet Imogen's ears turned like a fall. We'll find something small. Is that your costume? Is that what you're going to wear? You're all supposed to have your costumes on today.
I can't find my halo.
I haven't got any costume. I was never shopping before.
You have to wear your father's bathrobe. That's what I have to do.
He hasn't got it back. What does he hang around the back? What does he hang around the house in? His pajamas.
We'll just pretend we have costumes on.
Are we going to do the whole thing?
Yes, of course. But first, we're going to practice the entrances. So all of you go where you're supposed to be, and we'll start with your shepherds. Let's read the last few words of that scene.
Shepherds keep watch over their flocks by night.
Shepherds!
And an angel of the Lord appeared to them.
Shazam!
No, Gladys!
I'm the Black Knight!
No!
Go on, Maxine.
And there came wise men from the east.
Wise men! Oh, what a terrible thing to say.
What angel is that? There's angels all over the place. Was that Gladys?
No, Gladys brought the good news to the shepherd.
Yeah, I see you, a child is born. I see for me, not that me. I'm the one that had the baby.
No, that just means that Jesus was born to everyone. Unto all of us a child was born.
Why did she get married in her own baby? Did the angels walk up and say, name him Jesus?
Yes, I know what the angel said. She said, his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Oh my goodness. You never feel the first grade as right off the bat. Give it back to me, honey, Mom. Leroy, give it back! Never!
5 minutes, Maxine. 5 minutes! So 5 minutes, doing the 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and Imogen and Vernon had spent the whole time in the ladies' room smoking cigars. Then Mrs. McCarthy went into the ladies' room and saw all the smoke and called the fire department, and they came right away. Fire! There's a fire! They cleared everybody out of the building and grabbed a fire hose through the church, looking for a fire to put out. But the only thing they found was in the kitchen. All the applesauce cake burned up. Of course, all the ladies were mad about that, and Mrs. McCarthy was mad, and my mother was mad.
Why in the world did you call the fire department about a little smoke?
It was a lot of smoke. The ladies in the church was full of thick smoke.
They couldn't have been. You just got excited, and now look, the church is full of firemen, and the street is full of baby angels crying, and shepherds climbing over the fire truck in half the neighborhood. Didn't you know it was cigar smoke?
No, I didn't know it was ghost smoke. I didn't know. Smoke the ladies in the church. Alice wondered if his mother was mad too. One of the ladies I used to say he was mad, and Reverend Hawkins said he didn't know what to think. Hello.
Good afternoon, Grace. Or Bob. I hate to interrupt, but Grace, I've been on the phone all day and I've been trying to make heads or tails of the situation. Some say they lit fire to the ladies' room, others say they burned down the whole church. Why, Earl Weatherkin says all they do is talk people and destroy things.
They didn't set fire to anything. The only fire was in the kitchen where the applesauce cake burned up.
Grace, I know that Jesus said suffer the little children to come unto me, but do you think he was talking about the Earthmans? Or do you think we should just cancel the pageant?
I bet that was Helen Armstrong's idea.
Grace, we'll burn them on the fire. Don't make a great excuse.
I bet that was Edna McCarthy's idea.
Grace, everyone thinks that the pageant's going to be a giant
Disaster? Well, they're wrong. It is going to be the best Christmas pageant we have ever had.
All right, Grace. Go ahead. Have your way. But I don't think anyone's going to come.
I didn't think so either, and neither did Charlie. But we were wrong. On Christmas Eve, the church was jam full. Everybody came to see what the Herdman would do.
Wait till I turn the lights on. Now watch your step.
I can't even see where I'm going. What in the world do you expect me to do with this thing?
I thought it might look like a palm see now that it's done this. Oh, I don't have any idea what's going to happen tonight. We've never once gone through the whole thing, and the Hermans still think it's some kind of spy story. This might be the only pageant in history when Joseph and the wise men get in a fight and Mary runs off with the baby. Where are the kids?
All the kids in the world are in the dressing room putting on bed sheets.
I mean our kids.
We're here.
Well, go put your costumes on. It's getting late.
It's just gonna get awful, you know. They look like trick or treat, all dirty and fastened together with safety pins, and wearing their memorial sneakers. Mary and Joseph, I mean, they look like refugees or something.
Well, that's what they were, Mary and Joseph. They were refugees in a way. They were a long way from home, didn't know anybody, didn't have a place to stay. They were probably cold, hungry, tired, and messy.
I don't know about cold and hungry, but they're sure messy.
Oh, do you think I should?
I think you worry too much. Now, I'm going to push baby angels on stage. I'm going to hand out shepherd staffs and push them on stage. When do I do all that?
Just follow the script.
Baby angels, shepherds, and wise men. It doesn't seem to say where the fire engines come in.
Oh, you!
Just kidding.
Beth, will you and Alice please come go up front where you can help? Will you all go on stage, please? I just want to see how you all look. Gladys, where's your halo?
Our cat buried it. Listen here, Grace. I think I have to say something besides the baby. Why pick it up and tear after some baby they don't even know? I have to tell him it's Jesus. I have to tell him where he is.
No, Gladys. You say, unto you a child is born, and that's all you tell them. Now let's all go backstage and try to be quiet while people are coming, and good luck.
Mrs. Bradley, actors don't say good luck. Actors say break a leg.
I know that, Alice, but this case I don't think. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's just a theatrical saying. It doesn't really mean break a leg, your own or anyone else's. And Imogene, try to remember that's baby. After tonight anyway, it's baby Jesus.
When they were there, she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Look at them. Aren't they awful? What is she doing with a baby? Oh, I don't think it's very nice to birth a baby. Jesus, as he was colic.
Well, he could have had colic, just like any other baby.
I don't care. It looks awful. They look awful.
So what? You just came a long way. You already had a new baby to worry about and no place to go.
Who? Ralph and Medine?
No, Mary and Joseph.
And in that region there were shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night.
Well, the angel of the Lord was different.
Yes, but you know, I like that. Have lots of spirit. Sometimes you can't even do the angel. I must go find a place to tell.
I just wish now that I
mommy birthing the baby, and the wise men bringing such a sensible gift. After all, they couldn't be frankincense. And even Gladys, he's in the barn, go see him. So the shepherds didn't have to stumble all around the countryside. But I guess it wasn't like that for Imogene. For her, the Christmas story turned out to be all wonder and mystery, as if she just caught on to what Christmas was all about. After it was over, they had a party in the basement, but the Hermes didn't stay. They didn't have any cocoa, and they didn't walk off with all the cookies, and they wouldn't even take their candy canes.
I guess that's about it. And all the kids left the dressing room.
No, everyone's gone. You know, you have your bathroom on. You aren't going to wear it, are you?
Why not? Maybe people will think I was a shepherd. I wouldn't mind being taken as a shepherd in the Christmas pageant.
Oh, yes, you would. After it was over, some lady came up and hugged me because I was a shepherd. Should I bring this ham?
It's the herdman's ham from the Walker basket, but they wouldn't take it back. Zebra said it's a present. You don't take back presents.
You already said that? They must hate you. You and Alice Weatherhead.
What about the lights?
They're on a timer. They go off at midnight.
That's not very far away. It's almost Christmas.
Almost Christmas, kids.
Almost Christmas, Charlie.
And it came to pass in the days of, and there were shepherds abiding, a multitude praising God. I bring you good tidings of great joy,